Hi there, welcome my dear students. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you how to download and install Figma on your desktop or on your laptop. And also I will teach you like how you can use Figma on your browser as well. Like if you don't have a good laptop or computer, like you don't have enough space, enough RAM and CPU and graphics in your system, you can use the browser version as well. So first of all, let's go and download the Figma for the desktop. So I will say Figma download. For Windows, it's if it's your Windows, you can say for Windows. If you are for Mac, you can say Mac. So I'm a Windows user, so I will say Windows. Process is same for Mac and for the Windows users, nothing is different. And you will see a link similar to this one. Can you see figma.com? After that, it downloads. Click on this one, on the first one, and you will see Figma app, desktop app for Mac OS, desktop app for Windows. So it's up to you. If you're a Mac user, if you're using a Mac, then you can download for the Mac one, and if you're a Windows user, you can click on Windows one. So here you have a version for mobile application as well. So I will say desktop for Windows, and this will start downloading. This will take a little bit time. This will take like 3 minutes or less than 1 minute. So let's wait for this download to complete. So once your download has been complete, what you can do, you can click on here, you can directly open up the Figma setup from here, or you can open up in the downloads folder, wherever your download folder is. So you will see a download folder similar to this one. So what you can do, you can double click on it, and you need to open up the Figma setup to download in your laptop. So let's see. Okay, I got this pop-up on my other screen. It's saying login with browser. So what you can do, you can create one account or you can do login with browser. I will click on this login with browser, and it's saying login as onetouchdev@gmail.com. For example, if your account is not there, like you have no account on Figma, what you can do, you can click on go back, you can come up here, you can go on figma.com. Right now I'm already in, so let me log out from here. Let me log out. Let me log out and we'll try again. So for example, I'm a new user or you are a new user and you want to create account. So what I will do, I will say create one. This will take me to on Figma. So I have already an account. So if I do like, okay, create an other account for me, if I do this, this is gonna give me warning like I have already an account. Otherwise, what you have to do, you need to give the email and the password, and you need to agree and you will be in. So I have already an account. So what I will do, I will say login. So I will put my password here and email, and I will say login. So this is, it's saying like open the desktop app. So I want to open up in the desktop. So I will say open in the desktop. This will give me a pop-up, and I will say, okay, open Figma, open my Figma in my desktop application. So this will take few seconds to log in. Here, I'm inside the Figma. So I will explain you about this, like how you can use this one from here. But let's talk about the browser one right now. So for example, I want to log in from here in the browser. So I will say login. I will close this window. I want to use the browser version, for example. So can you see you have the same window, like in the desktop and the browser have the same thing. So you can use the browser one or you can use the desktop one. It's up to you. Again, if your system doesn't have enough resources like RAM, CPU, and the storage like your hard disk, if you don't have enough space, don't go for this version. This will slow down your computer or laptop. So now what's next? How we can import Figma files? Like you can create your new designs, like design a file, you can open up new artboards and you can start working on that. So here I'm gonna teach you one more thing here. If you're already like if you already have some files of Figma, what you can do, and you want to import that in your Figma, what you can do. Right now I have here some templates. These are Inventor templates I have downloaded from my Inventor account. So I will right click on it and I will say extract to Academy responsive landing page. So I have the extract files here. So here, can you see I have Figma files. I have .fig with the .fig extension, can you see? And after that .sketch and .xt. So you can open up in the .sketch, in the sketch or in the xt. Right now we are talking about the Figma, so we need the Figma file. What I have to do, you can use the desktop application or you can use the browser application. So I will say import, and from import what I have to do, I need to go here. I need to copy the URL. I will come back here and this is the pop-up. Again, I will click on import and from here I will paste the URL that I have just copied from Control C and Control V. I will hit enter. So here, can you see I have the academic responsive landing page design and .fig. This is a Figma file. Like you have .mp3, .mp4 audio files and the video files. So I will double click on it or I can just simply click on open. This will start importing the Figma file into this one, and this will take a little time. And if your design is heavy, if your Figma file is heavy, that will take a lot more time. So this was a small file, small project file, so it's imported within few seconds. So I will say done, and here can you see I have the design here, and what I can do, I will double click on this one. And here, can you see I have the design? I can do control, and by using control and I can zoom into it. So this video is for the beginners as well. Like if you are new to this, new to Figma and you don't know how to use it, you can learn from here. And anyone who is just looking for how to download and install the web application, the Figma application in your desktop, this is it. So now moving on, I'm gonna explain how to use the Figma, what you can do with the Figma, some basic stuff in few minutes, and after that I will wind up the video. So here you have the Figma file here. So we have the desktop version of the UI and UX, and this is the mobile version, and here is the desktop version. So you can, by using the control, by holding the control and the mouse, your mouse always, if you're a designer or a developer, I will recommend to use a separate mouse. So again, by using mouse cursor you can scroll up and down, and if you hold control key from your laptop, if you are a Windows user, I don't know about the MacBook, how you can operate from the Mac, but from if you are using Dell, HP or any other laptop, you can hold the control key and you can use the mouse cursor and you can zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so also you can use up and you can scroll up and down by using the cursor. So let me zoom in. Let's talk about this one. So here, if I click here on this one, if I choose this one, can you see it's selecting this one? It's saying these are the layers that I have selected. These are layer panels. So here, from here, like if I have to export any image from the Figma file, I can right click on it, and from here, can you see copy as SVG, copy as PNG, and blah blah blah. So we can copy from here as PNG. So, and if you want this into like in the format of PNG and JPEG or SVG, what you can do, you can select your image and you will scroll down here. You will see a export option. You need to click on here. Once you click here, you will see multiple options like PNG, JPEG, JPG, SVG, and PDF. It's up to you what you want. So here is the 1x, 1x, 1.5x, 2x, 3x, 4x, and so on. So these are the sizes by default. So 1x is the normal size, 1.5 is bigger than 1x, and 2x is like it's going to be like two times bigger from the normal size. So what you can do, you can click on export pic, and right now I'm gonna just save that in my downloads, and I will say save. And let's go into my downloads and let me show you how it looks like in the downloads. Here I have my image here, so you can export this in 2x format as well. Let's do that, and I will export this one. I will export this here, and let me show you the other one. Here, can you see this one is the bigger one, bigger than the last one? So that's how you can export your images and the stuff. You can export in SVG as well, and from here, what you can do, you can right now you can see the designs. Like if I click here, if I click on here, you can see here I have some colors. These colors, these are the dots that I'm using here. Can you see? I can turn off or turn on. Here is the color. You can pick the colors from here. You can just click one and you will see the colors from here. And similar to this one, if I come up here, so you can see I have colors here as well. So you can pick up the colors from here. And after that, if you want to take a look on the part of coding of this button, what you can do here, can you see this coding dev mode? You can go into the dev mode and you can check the code as well. So here's the shortcut. If you do Shift D, you will turn on the coding mode as well. So here is the some tips like you can follow and you can see what's going on. So you will say, okay, next. These are CSS you want. For CSS you want for iOS, whatever you want. So I want CSS. Like if you're doing for iOS, for Android, and more, you can choose from here. So you can choose the units as well. You want the coding in the pixel. You want your units in pixel or RAM. You can select from here. And after that, I'm just gonna close this. You can go on to there and you can choose your theme, whatever you like. So I will go with the system theme. That is my dark theme. I like the dark theme. And find plugins. If you want to install some plugins, you can install that. HTML, Tailwind, Flutter, Swift, blah blah blah. And there is Jira as well. And there are a lot of more stuff. This is not a crash course of the Figma. So I'm just giving you some overview about the Figma file. So I'm just gonna close this from here. So once you are in the coding mode, can you see it's telling you like you have width of the button, you have height, you have flexing. This is giving you some coding as well. So right now I want this. I want to see what's inside there. So can you see I have the color, I have text line, it's saying center. This is giving us the whole button of the coding. It's telling you the font size as well. So whatever you want to do, you can come up here and you can select from here. So it's telling like color is three. This is the color code, text line center, font family. Can you see it's telling you, it's explaining you from here. It's telling you like you are using the font family Sora, and you can download the font family Sora from the Google, or you can buy the font. If the font is premium, you can buy that font. So here is the font size. That is the normal font size if you are doing the coding, sorry. And here is the font family, line height, and wherever you want to do the click, this will give you the coding. So from here you can get the coding. So this is the one part. So if I click here and if I just hover here, I'm just hovering here, it's giving me the distance. Can you see it's giving me the distance 331.5 pixel distance from this menu to this button. After that, if I click here and if I want to calculate the distance from my logo, so it's saying the distance from the logo is 3705. So after that, here can you see once you add the text, and if you sometime client wants, sometime not sometime, every time client wants like they want their design to be pixel perfect. So if I hover here, can you see if I it's saying, one second, let me click here, and can you see the distance between the subtitle and the main title? The distance is 21 pixel. And if I have to calculate the distance from the bottom of the text, that is 27 pixels. That's how you're gonna make your design pixel perfect. So now I want to calculate the distance between this button and this text. That is 38 pixel. Can you see? I'm just hovering. I selected this one, like I click here and I can count the distance between this. So I click here and I'm gonna count the distance between this one, that is 38 pixels. So it's up to you what you are gonna use. And what else I have to tell you? So here, can you see you have these ovals? These are in the backgrounds, these ovals. Um, this one, let me check. So what you can do, you can export them as in one background. It's up to you. It's up to you. You want to export them as one background, or you want to export them as single one and you want to position them by using the CSS. So same as it is, we have the coding part here. So can you see the width for the mobile version is 375. So if I need to calculate the width of the browser, so it's here, it's telling me the default size for the design needs to be 440 pixels. That means if your screen size is bigger than 1440 pixels, this needs to be inside in the 1440 pixel. If your screen size is increasing, your design should be inside the 400 or 1440 pixels. And if you are reducing your sizes, then it's need to be similar to this one. Like if you are going into the tablet version, into the mobile version, then you need to shrink your design. So your image will come up on the top and your text will come at the bottom, and after that your button. So as it is similar to this one. So whatever you want to export, you can export the icons as well. Here, can you see it's giving you the SVG code as well? You can just simply copy the SVG code and you can use that in your in your coding wherever you want to use. You can put this in your HTML, and here it's saying if you want to change the color, here is the color of your of this one, if of this icon. And if you click here, you will get the SVG of this one. So you can make export as well. So you will see the other options are gone that you was seeing before, because we have turned on the coding mode. So you can turn off the coding mode and you can check the rest of the options. So this is all about the Figma, some basic things. So soon I will create a more crash course on the Figma file. So if you have any question and if you get any confused, leave comment in the below, or leave your, or you can contact me on my email. My email is, let me type my email, so you guys can contact me on my email. So one touch dev@gmail.com. You can email me here if you have any question, and if you are facing difficulty in understanding the Figma file, you can contact me here. I'll help you. So if you find this video helpful, I know this video is too long for the Figma because I have gave the introduction as well. So um, if you like this video, kindly hit the like button and hit the bell icon and subscribe my channel and to give me support. So thank you, take care, bye bye, see you in the next lecture.